Popped up. Hello. What? Oh my goodness. Dying, I tell you. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Sunday.
So bad.
Why would you try and make me like hear it?
Because you didn't even get to hear the catchy one. You got to hear the good music or whatever.
What? How was that?
I don't. No. Listen, baby. What's it called? Genius music or something. You know where they get like the singers and then they sing with no auto-tune or nothing.
Oh.
It's just them singing.
Tyler,
That was him.
can you come into our room so I can show you the video?
Let's go to the bathroom.
It's very funny. I thought someone was in the bathroom. That's why.
How are y'all doing? Drawing, skipping, doing along. And then this. I think this is not. Alright, so.
No.
Oh, is that the problem?
1, 2, 3, 4 TikToks. You haven't replied to one of them.
Did you do the dishes yet?
Nope. I was just trying to hit up Tyler.
I'm gonna go make a tea.
Water should be pretty hot.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Come down, make the blood. I think we're just gonna go ahead and that's why we do digital, right? So that we can copy and paste and do stuff like that. Right. Sub-Zero. Hey, looking good. How have you been? I've been good. How are you? How have you been? I'm up here trying to do this cover. Of course, you know, this is my blood layer. Blood layer. But yeah, how are you doing? How's your Sunday? How's your weekend? How's everything? Good, I love the cover. Very cool Samurai Jack vibe. Ah, nice. Good. I'm hoping to really play off the idea of like more graphic stuff, you know, because I was thinking about like big characters and all that, and I was like, you know what? Maybe we should just draw him, because this is the entrance into a town. And so it's like, well, maybe we should draw it so that it, you know, ties everything in. It's going to be a lot of blood. There's going to be, even though in this issue there's not a lot of blood. But in the next issue is going to be a bloody mess. But this one's just it's a nice big setup. But I figured if I was gonna tell people about the book, I'm like, hey, you know, it's a revenge story. No better way than to show a cover of just full on like, oh, it's gotten bad. Amazing job on the Sub-Zero drawing. Oh, thank you. The short's insane. Portrait of Sub-Zero. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more ninjas soon. But this Kickstarter's kind of got me, you know, I have this Kickstarter coming out, so I gotta, you know, I can't do everything that I want to do. So we're gonna put that on hold for a little bit. But yes, and I love Mortal Kombat, so definitely be on the lookout for more of those that are going to be coming. Blood. So I'm literally just trying to figure out how I want the blood to work, because I'm trying to form like a makeshift skull. So hey Don, how's it going? Inspiring me once again. I'm going to work on a portrait drawing with a dragon wrapped around the neck. Nice. Ooh, that'd be fun. Do some tattoo work. Heck yeah. I'm glad that I can, you know, be of some type of inspiration to get you to start drawing. I'm all for that, man. Get to it. Don, how was your weekend? An 18th birthday at work. At work against my will. They're at RIT having fun. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. but at least they had fun. Silver lining? Maybe? Possibly? Hello. Hmm? I would like one. Or two. Or three or four.
Help yourself.
Found them on the floor.
They're on the floor.
Yeah, I
They
put
weren't
them.
on the floor when, wow,
Well, that's because
maybe
I.
a couple days ago.
Oh.
No, they weren't on the floor when I left this morning.
Well, no, they were on the floor a couple days ago, and I took them off the floor and I put them up on the thing.
That's what I was thinking. Because I didn't go through the bag. Well, hi, chat. What's good?
Imagination Day where the students get to show off their work.
That's alright.
Who's in for when she gets there? That's fair. That's very fair.
What's R.I.T.?
Ow. Sorry. Oh, what was it? Donald tell us what ROT is. I'm like,
Okay.
I forgot, and I don't want to insult the college.
What's it called?
Rochester Institute of Technology. Yes, it is. 'Tis a college.
The college. Guys, I got a lock in for college. I have 1 week left.
We have 2 weeks
dude,
left.
But final doesn't count. It's gonna be a short little test. It's
Oh.
okay for me. It's an
Oh.
online test.
Oh.
Yeah, you know
My
what I can
students-
do?
my students
I
have
can
it.
do something that starts with a C.
You
and
applied
ends
there to
with a
teach,
D.
Skip? I may have. I may have applied to teach there. Mm. Alright. Oh my goodness.
You know what? If I draw Billie Eilish, I get 2 videos out of it. One for the Billie Eilish drawing and one for the progression of my Billie Eilish.
Work it.
I've run out of videos.
Just started. We have a lot of days left. 83 of them left.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't have art stocked up, and I don't want to be just reposting stuff, you know.
Well, it's time to do some work.
Yeah. What am I gonna draw?
You could also post your cover.
I did.
Oh, you already did?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, you're on TikTok. That's right. I don't TikTok much. When I do, I get on there and then I'll like everything that everyone's done ever. I'm very excited that you did a cover. I'm very excited too. I'm looking forward to it. You still have to finish it.
I know. I'm thinking I might do on my post. If any of you guys were real and checked out my TikTok, you would know what I said about my cover.
Oh, sorry, I'm not real.
But I said I might redo it and take the critiques that I got to make it a little bit better. Like I should change the girl's head, like so you can see her flower.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It makes it a lot easier to see.
I was thinking about that, and I was like, I might do that. And then I'm kind of playing because you know how mommy said to make them like symmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
I was never intending on making them symmetrical, but I might do it because I understand it, you know.
Right.
So I might just do like a rough sketch to see if I like it better, you know.
True. Sorry, sir. I'm too old to be on TikTok.
You could just. I'm posting every day. Just join once a day and like my stuff and leave.
I'm too old. But you know, the bad part is that I understand that statement. Looking forward to Kaiser's cover as well. Oh, thanks, man.
I haven't seen your cover, I don't think.
That's because I'm working on it right now.
Yeah, but I haven't even seen you working on it.
That's because I started working on it right now. It's like, that's because I started working on it this second. Well, that's not true. The little time I had today, I did work on it. Worked on it a little bit. Yeah.
You know what I actually really need to do, and I should fill a sketchbook with? Or not fill with. I need to work on hands, ears. I never draw ears.
I'm like,
Feet. I never draw feet.
Yeah.
Shoes or no shoes. I
Yeah.
don't draw them. And then I also really don't know how to draw lips. Everybody gets the same lips, and none of them fit your face. But they look enough like lips that it can pass.
It's enough like lips, so we're good.
I was like, yeah, I see the vision.
Alright, so I think this needs to be bigger so that it'll stick out. We really are just trying to figure out, like, I'm not doing full on color because you can see there's a lot of holes and stuff everywhere. But I'm really just trying to lay it out to see if I can make it the way I want it to. Because I want to have a skull-ish in here, but as I fill it in, you know, I'm starting to see that I'm losing it, so I have to take out a couple things to make it read. And until then, we're gonna do it all very loose, which is very anti who I am. So you are witnessing progress. Don't let anyone ever tell you that I'm not trying. Because we be trying.
What did I do with you?
Put it in Tupperware.
You don't want me to save it.
Huh?
You don't want me to save it.
Save what?
The food.
Yes, I want you to put it in Tupperware. Where did you get put it in Tupperware? Don't save it.
Like, save it out.
No, I do not want you to save it out. I want it in Tupperware.
And then wash it.
I mean, yeah. Why would you put it in Tupperware and then leave the pans dirty?
Sometimes Mommy asks me to do that.
She asked you to leave the dishes dirty?
Not today.
Well, obviously not today, but I'm just saying.
No, sometimes, like, if there's, know if she was gonna like reuse it or if she was gonna.
No, I would like you to watch it. Please. And the longer you wait, the longer you don't get any.
Go party.
Of course. Yeah. Does that read? Do you guys see that? Is that reading as a skull of some sorts? The eyes could be bigger. Okay. It's a little stronger? Okay. Does it make the nostrils over here too? Yup. That's why I love digital. As much as I do love traditional, gosh, I love digital so much. Changes are so easy. And it's crazy how my students, they're just like, you guys just don't get it. I think that's why I make them do everything traditionally first. I'm like, you guys just you don't get the blessing that you have here. Should I get rid of these? It looked like it wasn't reading necessarily as well. They hate digital work? Really? I think leaving the little one like there.
Your students hate digital?
His do. It's very interesting. My students, man, when I told them they had to get, I have them do if they're doing traditional, they have to do it on 9x12 Bristol board. Why do I have someone 2 weeks before the semester is over going, can I put it on sketchbook paper? Like, no, you cannot. Stop. Of course they're mad at me. And then they ask me, it's due tomorrow. I've got students asking me today, hey, how did you tell us that we were supposed to print it? I'm like, ugh. See? Huh? How to print it? No.
I like the next time.
yes, the assignment, but not. I didn't. I told them because I figured, they're functioning adults. So I told them how to print it. I didn't think I needed to do a write-up on, hey.
Oh, do you mean like the go where to go?
Yes.
I thought you meant like which side.
No. That's on there. But it's how to, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go for this? It's like, oh, come on, guys, you're better than this. Or at least you should be. Oh, it's so bloody. And you know what's funny? Like, issue 1 is probably the least bloody.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't think there's a single drop of blood shed in issue 1.
You know why? The now says free fight. She sent a video.
Oh, right.
Can you reiterate the instructions because we weren't on cam?
Oh, I thought it was like persistent. Oh,
I told everyone. Yeah.
what is going on?
Yeah.
So angry.
They're fighting because one of the girls had been like talking poopy stuff about the other girl's mother.
Talking poopy stuff.
No, I don't want to say what they said.
What's even the point of fighting like that?
That they were fighting like this. So one, she had her hair like that, and she looked like she was on an Olympic swimmer. I was really, it was really funny. And then they walked off like this.
And then it just stopped.
Oh, and then it just ended.
Yeah.
It just walked
Like
away.
they came to an agreement. They just stopped.
They're like, okay, it's okay, I can do you.
It's okay. It's weird. Will you stop?
Do the dishes.
Hey, stop acting like your brothers.
Do the dishes. No, I'm gonna eat them all. I want to see you. And you over there. But at least it's not the Yellow Submarine song.
See, I
I
don't.
hate that song.
You hate that song.
You like that song?
I don't hate it.
Well, you also don't have to hear it 12 times a day.
I mean, that is very fair.
Man, this song sucks.
Cannot argue hearing it too many times.
See, originally I just thought it was weird because I never really listened to him until he said we all live on a yellow submarine.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, why do you live on a yellow submarine? And then it just faded into background music.
It's like, I don't exactly know why they're on the Yellow Submarine or what it signifies that they're on the Yellow Submarine, but I'm pretty sure it means something else.
Well, see, that's why I was like, I know this doesn't actually mean they're on a yellow submarine. That's a weird song. And I don't think it would get that popular if that's really what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I don't understand what it's supposed to be. I literally just am like, oh, we all live on a yellow submarine.
It's always so fun when you get frustrated with things like that. It always makes me laugh. Brrr. this might actually, I don't know, I might actually print this out. This cover.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's how awesome it is.
I mean, it's the thing is that it's way more, I don't know if graphic's the right word in this case, right? But there's a lot of story happening right now. So I'm feeling this cover, even though possibly other people wouldn't. It's okay. It's my book. It's my book. Shut up. Man, I'm gonna have 2 books on the table soon. That's crazy. I don't think I know what to do with myself. That's crazy. Kickstarter coming out on May 1st. May 1st, everybody. A couple days. Well, that is if I can get this cover done and then put this up. I think so too. Had a last minute cover drop out. That sucked, so I had to do a separate cover. So I did an extra one. Yep. And my thing is if you can't make it, just tell me. Just tell me. I'm not gonna be mad at you, just tell me. That way I can make adjustments. Deadlines, even if I miss them for these things. Well, that's the thing. There was a deadline. You know, I was like, hey, I'm gonna need this by this and this date, and I did constant checkups and stuff like that too. And it's just like, hey, but I mean, I then found out what happened, and I feel, you know, I was like, oh my goodness, are you know, he's like, you okay? Holy crap! What's up, Thomas? What's up, Rex? How's it going? Oh, any luck on those blank covers for me? Yeah, we have the silent issue G.I. Joes. So I got this one because it's Jinx, right? It is an actual ninja. Thank you, Don. Because it really sucks that there is absolutely no comic book store near me. Those are very, very hurtful, if you ask me. So. But. And I was like, oh man, I got a convention coming out. Oh, sweet. Oh, he's got my blanks for me. Yeah. Sweet. All right. Sweetness. Thank you so very much, man. Just let me know so I can get you some money. You're gonna have to tell me your store again. That's the only Jinx cover I could get. That's perfectly fine, man. Free comic book day Saturday. Wait, is that this Saturday or is it next Saturday? Is free comic book day this Saturday? For issue 7? Oh, really? Oh, it's this Saturday? Crap, I'm gonna be out in Pennsylvania? Bleh. 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 Gross. Oh, man. That blowhams. Dude, I'm not gonna be there. Well, then you'll be a square. I know. Wait, didn't we go to this one before? You know what? I think we went to this. Didn't we go to this one? I need more outside shots. Yeah, we did. We did. We went. We came to the store for free comic book day last year. That was the. I remember this one. We were waiting in line. My sons were there. Bought too much stuff because waiting in line made me buy stuff.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. Your store is awesome, man. Gosh, I thought free comic book day was next week. Like next week. For shame. Now you're making me. You're gonna make me have to look for a comic book store at in Pennsylvania. It's even more full now. Oh, you're killing me. Well, I won't be there for free comic book day, so we'll just have to arrange a different time for me to come out. Because I took my kids out there for free comic book day, but you know, it's not the closest to us. But then again, no store is the closest to us. There's a whole bunch of nothing. It sucks. So let's see, what are the free comic book? Yes, free comic book day 2025, May 3rd. So hurtful. What are the comics? I don't even know what's actually coming out. Like I said, I thought it was next week. Power Rangers VR Troopers. See, I look at all these kid things, like the kid stuff, and I'm like, I bet, man, doing a little kids kind of book. What part of Pennsylvania? What part of Pennsylvania are we going to? Lancaster. Oh man, I gotta get I gotta be able to get Powerpuff Girls and Thundercats. That's gotta be one hell of a crossover.
Oh, they crossed over.
Yeah, they did.
Two separate.
No, definitely want to get that. Dr. Seuss says, oh, there's a Phineas and Ferb book? Oh! Ooh, definitely gotta try and be able to get the Energon universe. Gotta get that. The Conan book looks awesome. Oh, look at that. Valiant is now doing zombie stuff. I got a Gargoyles book coming out. Oh, really? He's cool. I like him. He's a good guy. Oh, man. If you're having guest artists, man, you gotta let me know. I'm all for it. Ooh, the Phantom? Ooh. Oh, they're doing a Voices book. I definitely want to get a Voices book. Will Eisner, the comics biography? That would be pretty good. Man, there's all kinds of books. Oh, Hero Bear? Ooh, wait. The best of 20 AD? Oh, man. Ooh, there's a book by Red 5 called Snow Monkey, which looks very up my alley. Street Fighter book. Oh man, there's all kinds of books. I've got to find a comic book store now.
I'm sure we can find one.
Doesn't mean I'll be able to get to it. That's my friend Jason. Hey, Bexy. What's your friend Jason? Wait, which one? Oh, Snow Monkey? Bruh. Can you hold one of those for me? If anything, like, can you hold one of those for me? Because I don't want to be like, hey, snag all these, but that one looks like it'd be right up my alley. I wonder if we're doing anything next weekend. We doing anything next weekend? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Something's happening next weekend. Thanks, man. Something's happening next weekend.
I don't know what it is.
I'm like, something's happening next weekend. I know it for sure. I think something's happening. What is it? Anyway. Gotta find a way to get out there. That's cool though. See, you know the hard part about all of this is that does one go off and try and make it on their own, right? Or do you try and be part of the people who get into Free Comic Book Day, who are able to publish your book worldwide? You know what I mean? It's tough trying to make it on your own. But one thing that I've realized is that what I want to try and do is at least get a couple issues out. Try and make like, oh, well, I already have an established fan base. Hopefully. And then go to a company. Although Viz is looking for creator-owned projects. And I know it's all manga stuff, but I draw ninjas, so I mean, how bad can it be? How bad?
That's what I was thinking about too.
8 years, yeah. I mean that's the problem, right? It takes forever. But like I said, I love the fact that there's, you know, being able to do like Kickstarter stuff and get it out. But think about this, like if you put out 5 or 6 issues or something like that on your own, and then you go to Image and they're like, yeah, we want to do it too, and then they just reprint all your stuff, you're a good 5-6 months 5-6 months ahead. That's awesome. I mean, it has you at the store when you are ready. Oh, sweet, man. would love that. Because, I mean, I have issue 0 already. And then issue 1, because, here. See? So I've got issue 0. That one got printed already. 40 page of beautifulness, right? And then I'm doing issue 1 right now. So my plan is to be able to at least I have to like really lock in on issue 2, because I want to be able to have it. I want to be able to have it in hand by yeah. I want to have issue 2 in hand by Ocean City Comic Con, which is the first week in December. So, what? Oh, we sold 30 copies of his book. Nice. Guest artist last year, and we sold 30 copies. Nice. If you'd want to do something, say 2026. Like, let's just go ahead, because then I'll have a couple books. Now I have to get off my butt and keep up. We were just trying to be like you, man. That's real. You're the one who's always crushing it in these challenges, so we were just trying to be like you. On the Fulcrum, which is a and so AG puts together a monthly challenge, and normally him and Soto just murdering it to awesomeness. And this month I was early. I was able to finish early, which was great. Just not normal. I want to have a physical version of the pilot episode for Crimson Fly done by them for sale. Nice.
I forgot this one's technically supposed to be Billie Eilish too.
But I'll probably be focusing on 3D printing. Aww. Maybe something out to support each other. Sweet. Yeah, let me know. I would love to. Because like I said, it's not like I'm driving to Pennsylvania to get to your store. So so it's not like it's that far away. But I am so looking forward to issue 2. I mean, now that issue 1 is pretty much done, I'm really looking forward to issue 2, which is a good thing to be able to say, you know? It would suck if you're like, man, I don't ever want to do another Ninja Empire book ever. But episode 2 is, or episode 2, you know, that's funny. Issue 2. Issue 2. Because he gets stopped. He gets stopped at the very beginning of issue 2 from going after someone. And is it issue 3? Is it issue 3? It might be issue 3. I'm trying to think if I want to really introduce the second plot. Because I've been told that with my type of storytelling, I keep leaving people on cliffhangers, which is great because I want you to come back and read the next story. But I think that because it starts, he gets stopped by her, she chases the other guy out, he goes to get his arm fixed, we tell the story of how the Shogun got assassinated, Yeah, it might be issue 3. There will be blood in issue 2. There will be. But I think issue 3, because in issue 3, he knows that there's a trap waiting for him outside of the building that he's in. So when he walks out and he sees the main bad guy, or the main bad guy of this arc, you know, and he's like, oh, you know, I'm ready to let's do this. Then all these ninjas start coming out of the shadows, and there's this huge thing, and he just murks everybody. He's so angry. He is so angry. I mean, it is literally the first time he saw that guy, right? Since he killed his wife and child. So he is. Oh, and so the this arc, it's 6 issues, and it deals with this one ninja, right? The guy who actually killed his, literally, not the one who orchestrated it, but the guy who literally killed his wife and child. And the end part, you know, when you get this, when you finally get the confrontation between the two, I mean, it probably does go the way you think that it'll go, right? You're like, oh, well, obviously it's the beginning of the series, so Black Dragon's gonna win. Yes, that is true. But how this man wins, I can't wait. It's it's quite brutal, if I do say so myself. That's why it's always funny. People are like, oh, I think my kids would love this. It's not for your kids. Maybe be in thumb wrestling. Maybe in Little Ninjas. Little Ninjas, they'll start thumb wrestling, but... Sounds like a plan to me. I like it. I'm 7 Deadly Venoms big fan. Oh yeah, old school ninja kung fu movies. That's where it's at, man. Love that. What are you doing? What are you doing, child?
Did you finish the dishes?
Did you not finish the dishes?
I did.
Oh, okay.
You want a pretzel?
What's the matter?
I forgot to put the food away.
But it's in Tupperware?
Mm-hmm. I put the meat in a bag.
Do you want to try? Do we not?
It was way too much.
Okay.
Why did you guys help me with my sheet? No time. If I knew, I wouldn't ask.
Don't be mean.
I'm just surprised you don't have your sheets on.
She's too short.
Just gotta cut it out.
I mean, I can't even argue with you on that one. Yeah, so I have definitely a whole lot of old school ninja and kung fu film influence. Like, if you pay attention, you'll see a lot of stuff seep in from old school. Love those movies. Also, if you know your pop culture references, you'll start seeing a lot of those too. In issue 0, there's a There's a nod to RoboCop. Drunken Master, yes. Yes. Have you seen the Cripple Masters before? that one's something to behold. Also, one of my old school favorites is Chinese Super Ninjas. I love Chinese Super Ninjas. Yes.
Daddy, this, no. Do you think this color is good?
I do. I think it's pretty. Yeah. Oh man, Tony Jaa is just something else. I'm sad that he went away to become a monk.
Bye, Daddy. Love you.
Good night.
If you go downstairs, Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
all the way downstairs to the basement.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen, but okay.
Can you fill my water bottle and get it back to me, please?
I can, but why don't you just go do it?
Have it.
I'm just like,
I'm so tired of the stairs.
really? Really?
Abigail, I don't want to hear how long you've been sleeping.
Love you.
What did she ask you to do?
Go downstairs, or if I go downstairs to refill her water bottle. I was like, but you could do that right now. Like, you could actively do that right now. Actively. Bexy, how are you doing? How are things? Can't sleep? Oh, I'm sorry. Is everything okay? Soothing. Oh, I'm sorry that things aren't good. Is there anything I can do to help besides keep talking and draw? You love you. That's just mean. But I wouldn't want to lie to you. Mm-hmm. Like I said, what? Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't establish the we didn't establish the stretch goal to where if we made it, then I would say it, and you guys could record it and hold it against me for the rest of my life.
They would definitely make like a gift you could earn.
Yep. They would make clips of it. I'd never be able to like say it. They'd be like, I have proof.
I hate when they just spam the I love ink.
Yep. Yep. Like, nope. Maybe that's what I should do. I should get rid of the look left emote and then just I hate inking.
What would you do? You just say it?
That I hate inking?
Yeah. Because you had the look left emote.
Oh no, yeah, it would just be words.
Oh.
Because that's all the other emote is. Alright, how are we going to get the rest of the blood down? Man, it's pretty bloody. I don't know if I eventually want to get like Ryan Otley levels of blood. Of course I do.
For the record, I don't know who that is.
I didn't think you did. He is the big time Invincible artist. Mm-hmm. When it was a comic book. I mean, it still is a comic book, but when it really grew in popularity, he was the artist. And his blood is just I mean, if you watched a episode of Invincible, you know.
They're serious about that.
Yeah, the blood thing with him, and it's not that everyone has high blood pressure like in some of the old school ninja movies. It's just that they bleed a lot. Lot. Invincible is such a loser? What? Okay. Why is that? Why do you say that? I mean, he does get his butt kicked a lot. Like a lot. But it seems like he keeps winning. I watched an episode where he ripped some dude's head off. I mean, it's got to count for something. Right? Because he always gets folded. He is always getting his butt handed to him.
He really is.
He really does. He's always getting his butt handed to him. That's him getting dumpstered. But doesn't he always come back though? You know, it's like he always comes back. He's like, you might be able to beat him down, but he'll keep coming back. Always coming back.
So you know what's the second movie?
Yeah. See, because I wasn't upset by the FNAF movie because I had no clue about any of it. So I was watching a Goosebumps horror movie.
That's the thing. The FNAF movie wasn't a bad movie itself. It's just not what I wanted out of a FNAF movie.
And that's fair, you know. I just, because all the hate and stuff, I'm like, I don't know why y'all are mad about FNAF. Like I'm just like I don't know, right?
So apparently I've heard that one was based off of the book and not the games, but I thought it was maybe based off the games because what the heck? Such a random book. Like it was a book that strays away from the actual timeline and universe of the actual FNAF world because Scott Cawthon is insane and he hates it.
Who?
He made FNAF.
Okay. And he hates FNAF?
No, he hates making sense.
Oh.
There's so many, like every 2 days, it's like, guys, actually everything we knew about FNAF is wrong. I'm rewriting the timeline again.
Oh.
Because it doesn't make sense. It's like so stupid. It's supposed to be like, you know, like an ARG or something. Like not an ARG, but you know what I'm saying? Like I have no clue what ARG means, but it's like puzzles and you like look and you find clues and as you learn stuff, the old stuff you found makes more sense. Blah blah blah. His is really complicated and nobody knows what's going on. Like people do, but every time a new game comes out, they're like, okay guys, this changes everything. Literally.
Oh, okay, but isn't this a Roblox game?
Not FNAF.
Not FNAF? Oh.
FNAF is its own game.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a Roblox game.
But I think my least favorite thing about the FNAF movie, my real least favorite thing is that they use names of characters who not only exist but are very crucial to the game, and then didn't make them those characters. Like, if you weren't gonna make them, why couldn't you give them a different name?
Right.
Like, that's my big thing.
Right.
But,
No, that's fair.
But.
Oh, what?
You know, it is what it is. But one of the things I hated most about the movie, how is it FNAF and there was a one jump scare? I would argue there was no horror aspect to it.
It didn't.
It was not scary in the slightest.
It didn't seem like it was.
But it was for kids, okay? Like, that movie was for kids.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
So I understand why it wasn't horror. Now, when jump scare, Zootopia had a jump scare.
Did it? I'm like, did it?
You know, where the tiger jumps out of nowhere. So he got attacked, and then, where'd you go, Mr. Panther?
Oh, yeah.
So there was a jump scare. It's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna pee my pants and die on the floor kind of jump scare, but a jump scare, you know?
Right.
FNAF didn't have one jump scare. That is how you die in FNAF. A jump scare. Not one.
Yeah, I didn't really feel any type of horror.
No, not at all. Not even at the end where they were about to die.
No. You ate a lot, yeah.
Okay, I don't like why was her name Abigail?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. But
Like,
the girl, why could she listen to the ghost? Why was she tied to them? They never explained it. Ever. Why her?
Because she was the daughter and he was tied to the ghost?
She's her brother, sister, whatever. They're related siblings.
Ooh.
The girl
Uh-huh.
and the daughter. Not the daughter. The girl and the brother. Like, main character Mike. That's his sister.
The police officer, the security
Vanessa
guy?
Is Vanessa. She couldn't talk to them. The little girl could talk to them. Remember?
Oh,
She always
yeah.
drew pictures of them.
That's because she was a kid. Kids
Why?
believe.
Okay, but why don't all the kids? Because
What
it
kids?
was
There were
just
no
her.
kids there.
Yeah, but I'm saying it doesn't make sense.
It's like, what kids? There were no kids there. That's why.
No.
And it was, I mean, I'm pretty sure when the kids went there to have a good time, they weren't listening. They didn't know that someone was trapped inside and eaten and soul was somehow concocted into them. But
why could she hear them from her house, from her school? Why were they a part of her being? Why were they so tied within her? Because she drew pictures of them all the time before he even got the job. Because honestly,
I'm like,
it would make more sense if Mike was with it, because his little brother that he hung out with all the time got kidnapped and he watched it and he died to be in one of those FNAF suits, right?
yeah.
But the sister wasn't alive.
I'm gonna go with it's the kid thing. I don't really have an answer for you. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, I was like, I hate it when it's just like, so they are magic.
But
Okay, why?
Right.
Because they're magic, duh. I was like, well, okay, I guess. Also, I do not like Vanessa. She's a punk. My dad is planning on murdering you and your little sister. I'm not gonna tell you.
I told you to stay away.
Yeah, but stay away and my dad's trying to murder you are kind of different.
No, I'm not on her side. I'm just. That's what she said. She's like, I told you to stay away. I agree. I think
Then
she.
you're gonna see him free in love.
Wait, she's dead though.
She's not dead. She's in the hospital.
How is she not dead?
I don't know because she's Vanessa.
But she got super shot. And it's not like they got out right away.
No, but remember the last
No.
time they were in the closing scene, he was like by her hospital bed. She wasn't awake, so she could die, but she's not dead yet.
Huh. Interesting. I'm not feeling that at all.
You don't like this song?
Well, no, this is a, every now and then you get, they all can't be bangers.
And you still can't just hide the song.
If I create my own playlist, like if I go through
So
and
what
like I
if
want,
you save it? Like if you have one that you like, and so you save it into your inventory, then can you?
yeah,
Them?
yeah,
It's not worth doing that.
it is, but I have so much time in my life, so much time to where I have this very beautiful stream deck to where I could program, like I wouldn't have to find see, because I have like oh wow, see, now nothing's even nothing's connected because of the reboot, so nothing's connected here. So I spent the time to do it, but now it's like whatever. So that's like, well, if I don't have that where I could actually be benefiting myself, what makes you think I'm gonna go through and make an actual playlist? It's like, I know myself.
Still didn't quite look like Billie Eilish. Looks like a Billie Eilish fan. From that.
That did not sound happy at all. I'm still stuck on AG being so angry with Invincible. He does get his butt kicked a lot. I'm just going. It's because he's just learning. How's that? Can that be a thing? He's just learning. I'm not angry. I'm just making an observation. Isn't that part of the hero's journey? Sure. It's like, sure. But I mean, he's always getting his butt kicked. Like always. Like, it's not a hero's journey when you never learn. Like, he's just constantly getting his butt whooped. I'm not gonna watch someone else perpetually having a bad day. I'm watching One Punch Man. Fair? Fair?
One Punch Man always has a bad day?
No, One Punch Man always has a good day because he always wins.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, yeah.
I have my issues with One Punch Man. I understand that it was satire towards superheroes and stuff like that. You know, and it was a great, like, little trailer or kind of like, hey, here's my story. I want to tell this story, which was cool, but it keeps going. And I'm like, okay, if the man can never, ever, 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 ever be beaten, ever, what's the point? What's the point?
I thought the show talked about did something else. I don't know. I didn't really watch it. I just thought it was fun that he looked like Caillou.
He does look like a grown-up Caillou.
Why does he look exactly like Caillou? That is so funny. Guys, we should make a superhero. Guys, I have a great idea. No, Caillou. Yes.
You know who's not getting enough attention? Caillou. I remember when I was a little kid.
Eventually we could do a flashback.
Caillou was my dude.
Like, I didn't used to always win, and then it's just all the times Caillou's upset.
Valid point on One Punch Man. It's a guilty pleasure for me. And I mean, and I get that. You know, a lot of people, it's like, oh, it's funny. But I watched like a couple episodes of it. And I'm just like, I mean, he always wins. I don't need to watch the episode. He's going to win. And so it kind of lost all of its oomph for me. Because, like, I watched this one trailer, and it was really cool. Like, he was fighting these aliens, and the aliens were able to, like, hit him and beat him up, right? And then he had to muster a whole bunch of power to, like, win. And I'm like, oh, this could be really cool. You know, and he has the one punch, the super punch. And I'm like, all right, I can get behind this. And I was like, this is actually going to be really cool. And then, you know, I watched the first episode, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And then I watched another episode, and it was like, yeah, can't get behind this. Such an old man.
Like, what was that?
I love you so much. What's that? You are.
Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I need to stop trying to make friends with, like, my age.
Your age.
Just go to senior home.
You're not that old. So we have Invincible always losing and One Punch Man always winning, and we have Peter Parker who can never catch a break in regular Amazing Spider-Man. Yep. But Invincible does win. He does win. Eventually.
It's kind of something cool about him. It's not just, oh, I'm the superhero, I'm gonna win.
Right.
Like, he has to try a little bit.
He does win. He has to go back. It's not like I don't know. I don't know if he does training or anything like that, or if he's trying to, like, bolster himself. Like, I have no idea. None. No clue. But I know he, you know, it's like he gets his butt handed to him often. And then he comes back and it's like, all right, I'm going to fight again. It's kind of like just a regular guy who's constantly getting beat up. And we're just like, all right, come on, man. You can do it today. Today's got to be your day. Oh, let me save this. You mess up and not save it. It'd be sad. You know how bad that would be. All that work and be like, but I just got it the way I wanted it. The blood splatter, it looks good. Oh, I lost everything. So kick-ass, but not as fun or interesting. Fair. Oh no. Oh, what? We're being raided. Wait, who are we being raided by? Wait, what's happening? Walter Ring with the raid. Oh my goodness. Defense against all these people. Defense. Ninjas. Ninja Empire. We must defend. Waltering, thank you so very much. Welcome, Raiders. How's it going? How was the stream? How'd you end up finishing off your stream? Was it good? Welcome, Raiders. My name's Brian, and I do a little comic called Ninja Empire. All right, I might actually have to put together a little video one day when I can just be like, hey everybody, we got it rated. Hey, check this out. This is me. Bloop. But I do this comic called Ninja Empire. I'm finishing issue 1. Currently finishing up issue 1. We're gonna have a Kickstarter here coming out in a couple days, and I'm working on the cover. So this is gonna be, oops, the cover for issue 1. Oops. And I know, oops, messed that up. So if you're into ninjas and you're looking for something that is a as you hopefully can tell, is like a revenge story, right? And you're looking for a good ninja ride, this is it. This will be it. Join me. Normally we do, well, I can't even say normally anymore. We used to do a lot of character designs and stuff, and that's before I did, I started on this comic. But once I started on the comic, you know, I had to produce pages. I plan on getting back to doing character designs, but as of right now, I'm having too much fun doing all these pages. But have you guys, I mean, some of you guys weren't actually here when I finished it. Looks good. Thanks. Los, I'm gonna say Thippy, or is it Thippy, or is it supposed to be like Lost Hippie?
Thippy.
Well, no, because it's LOS and then capital T and then HIPPIE, so it's Lost Hippie. Okay, because otherwise you're gonna be Thippy.
I think I like Thippy.
You like Thippy better? No, I got it. Lost Hippie. Thank you, Lost Hippie.
It's just like I love Thippy.
But here, I want to show you guys the first colored page. So there you go. It's the first colored page. Oh, Thippy. See, so there's our colored page. So, in the previous book, everything was flat and on this paper because it was signifying history. But this one this is what it's normally going to look like most of my characters that I do for Ninja Empire. They look like, let's see what's a good one that you can see. Right, so most of my characters have that kind of look, right? So it's very cell shaded. So that's what all the characters are going to look like, right? So very cell shaded, very what is it, Last Avatar kind of book. And so this is the first page. A little moody, it's a little dark because this is the bad guy's place. So his place is all the way out on this cliff, on this ledge, with an Oni trapped into the thing, which will play a part way later into the story, where our main bad guy, who is this guy, right, is losing power. And because he's losing power, this guy starts to break free. And then they have a big old, like, he's gonna have to fight the Oni. And then we find out why he is so feared amongst his enemies. But yeah, so that's page 1. And I kind of lost a day and a half dealing with other stuff, so I'm a little bit behind, but that's okay. We'll be able to catch up. Semester's almost over anyway. Get a little bit of blood back here. And so, you know, we're just having a good time, talking about old school ninjas and kung fu movies and stuff like that. So, like I said, if you like old school kung fu movies, ninjas, revenge stories, and stuff like that, Waltering has deposited you in the right spot. So, were the sketch cards for anything or just for you to be drawing? Really digging the blood pattern? Thanks. The one thing, even though there's really no bloodshed with this issue, there's literally no bloodshed with this issue. But since it is issue 1, when I have it on display, I want people to see it and go, oh, that's what's happening. Because when I pitch the story to people, I'm like, it's a revenge story. And then I go, if you like John Wick or Old Boy, then this is kind of the story you want to watch or you want to pick up. And so far, nobody's been mad at me. Right? Nobody's been mad at me when they read issue 1. All very requests from somebody. Oh, okay. But 80 subs, wow. 80 subs, wow, man, that is fantastic. Jeez. Gonna have to start taking some pages out of your playbook. And I think, oops, we want to have this kind of rotate down like so, and just guys are viewers like a torrent stream, like to torment streamers they like with things via subs, i.e. making them eat something they don't particularly like, draw stuff, etc. You guys are mean. Get ready to draw crazy requests and a bunch of hellions then. See, I think that's the big thing, because I have some stuff on there like, hey, like you can get me to draw ninjas and stuff like that, because I did like what you were doing with like the 1 minute thing. So look, I will do an inking stream for 80 freaking subs. Are you kidding? No, I don't. It's like, you can keep telling yourself that lie. But like I said, when issue 1 is done, when I'm done with issue 1, that shirt is gonna be the next thing I make. I'm gonna make an I hate inking shirt. I'm getting YouTube to acknowledge that hashtag, so soon everyone will know.
What was the hashtag for?
No.
All the artists I know hate inking.
Oh really? I know a guy that hates pickles. They make him gag, yet for every X amount of subs he'll eat a pickle or pickle related product. Oh, I see. See, well, I mean, I guess there is something that would do that for me, and that's cooked carrots.
I was gonna say maybe you should do the Bean Boozle stream, and you get a new thing for that one, and you have to eat a Bean Boozle. If they pay extra, you know, you can pay extra and then like with bits or something.
Yeah.
Then if they pay with they pay the thing, and then with the bits they can tell you what color to get.
Oh, that sounds fun.
But if they just like do the Bean Boozle, then you get to pick whatever color you want.
That seems interesting. I just started it, and it's definitely the internet on here. Bean Boozle is a thing too. I might do the Bean Boozle thing one day. Just be like, all right.
I'm the goat.
You have all kinds of ideas.
I'm the goat.
I think I could do the Bean Boozle thing where it's just like, all right. So a sub. If you sub, then I don't know. Let's work this out. What if we're doing a sub? So there's two ways to do it. So the story of Bean Boozle started. Oh, you're gonna have to tell us. But if you get a sub, what do you get from me, right? Because if you could also do bits. So what would you do for bits? You know, it's like, oh, well, I got some bits. So, okay, what do I have to do for bits? Right? Maybe...
Because the sub is more, right?
Huh? Well, no, not necessarily, because you can pay...
You can pick the bits. Like
yeah, you can put as many bits as you want for it. So I guess the bits would technically be the best way to do it.
You should have a stretch goal, like a sub goal. And it should be for me to eat one. You don't know why? I've never actually eaten Bean Boozle.
I know you've never had.
I'm very scared of them because you and like Sean were doing it, and he almost pearled.
He did almost. I mean, he almost chucked everything.
And I've been scarred.
So years ago, Jelly Belly had a suggest a flavor thing on their website. For years, people requested pizza or pepperoni pizza as a jelly bean. That sounds awful. So they tried to make one using tomato parmesan. Ew. Ew. That just sounds awful. Ew. That sounds horrible. I would hate that. It turns out Parmesan cheese and vomit share many scent components. Oh my goodness.
I can see that though.
I can too. Ugh. You're like,
Yeah,
Ew. You just have to be careful to set the right price point for these things. If you eat a Bean Boozle for every sub, that could become horrifyingly quickly. I could see that.
See that, but that's what we gotta do. You know, we gotta do that, and then we gotta be like, hey, use your rate wallet, guys. Or like tell everybody.
Oh my god, you're trying to kill me?
Yeah, I'll buy you like 12 boxes of Bean Boozle.
That sounds awful. To the point, if you think vomit and smell Parmesan, you will smell it. Ugh. Awful. And now my son had a great idea. Now he's plotting against me. Get all the different kinds of Bean Boozled out there. For this many bits, we'll open up this box.
We will try this one. I just have to go to Five Below.
Yeah.
They have the weirdest stuff there. Maybe I'll get you there was a really weird coffee there. I'll buy that for you too.
I've read the spicy ones are just bad. We haven't done this. We haven't done the spicy one.
No. I think we just did the normal one,
We
right?
just-
And then the normal one
normal-
got updated. I
No.
feel like they added new flavors or something.
Normal, nasty Bean Boozled.
Bean Boozled. Bean Boozled, so yuck.
How would you know?
Because I've seen people eat it. That's why I haven't.
There's definitely some nastiness that happens with Bean
I think
Boozled.
the only one I would do was the like, this is either blue raspberry or toothpaste.
Or toothpaste,
Because
yeah.
I'm like, that's not even bad.
That's the one that I kept giving. Like, I gave Abigail and then I gave Brown. I was like, no, you should try the blue one. Because there was nothing
it's
to
either,
it.
Like it's mint or it's blue raspberry.
Right.
It's not that bad.
Right. One of the new ones is licorice, which is disgusting in the first place. And then burnt rubber. Also disgusting.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, look, it's licorice. This is gross. This is, ugh. Yeah, it's the opposite of the blue one. Yeah, you're just upset no matter what. Like, oh, I think I got the bad one. I can't wait to try the other one. Ew. Ew, grossness.
Could you imagine you you're excited for licorice? Yes,
I got licorice. I remember when they had the dog food one, and it was either chocolate or it was like dog food, and I was like, okay. And I got the chocolate one. I'm like, all right, well, this was just nasty chocolate anyway, but whatever. And then I had to get another one, and it was the dog food one. And I was like, yeah, it tastes like dog food. I shouldn't have been that calm about that. I'm like, yeah, it tastes like dog food. Like, love that pedigree. Awesome. Makes me wonder if the burnt rubber is better than the licorice. You know what? That's a good question. Because licorice is just, for everyone who likes licorice, I'm sorry. Which begs the question of why Kaiser knows what dog food tastes like, because I had a dog. I had a dog, and I was a little kid, and when I had to feed my dog, you know, I'm a stupid kid, and you have dog dust, the dog food dust on your hand, and I wasn't paying attention, and didn't wash my hands, and next thing I know, hands in my mouth, and it's just like, oh.
That's better than us. I think a couple of your children are just straight up eating dog food.
Oh, see, I've not just made a habit of like, ooh, you know what, I want some dog food.
Well, no, not like a habit, but just like, oh, I wonder what it tastes like. Ooh, it tastes like dog food.
It tastes like dog food. You're like, ew, I wonder what it tastes like. Oh, look at that. It tastes exactly like what it's supposed to, like dog food.
I like the memes where it's like me getting mad after eating the same meal 3 times in a row. My dog after eating the same thing for 37 years. It's so funny. And that's why sometimes I give children a little.
Who hasn't tried a milk bone or dog biscuit? I mean, see, I can't even lie about that. I've tried that because I'm like, I wonder what it tastes like.
No, I haven't actually.
Because they're like, you know, it's you get the chicken steak biscuit, and you're like, man, it just looks like it smells decent, and you're like, all right, you know, let me try it. It's not something that I'm like, yeah, give me them doggy biscuits.
Yeah, let me try.
But I was like, you know, let me try this. I wonder if what I'm giving this dog, my dog, is worth it, right? Like, should I no longer buy this? Is it that awful? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Could you imagine if you had to like it?
Right.
I'd say, children, you could just have some of my food.
You're like, don't worry about it, man. I got you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me for giving you all this awfulness. I didn't know. It's just, oh my goodness. It's just like when I tried baby food and then realized that I never want to give my babies baby food. It's so gross.
So bad.
It's so awful.
I really like the videos where the moms, the first time parents, they be doing that.
Like, ooh, you don't want to.
And they're like, no, it's okay. And they're like, oh, they're like, okay, no. And then just chuck it.
Yep.
Like, I'm sorry.
And never again. That is my bad.
It's so funny.
Now the fruit, the fruit stuff, it's just pureed fruit.
Yeah, it's the savory ones.
Yeah, but anytime they're like, hey, do you want beans and carrot stew? It's like, ew, no. No, we don't. Nobody wants beans and carrot stew as pureed as baby. Ugh.
I think it's safe to say I've never had a good green baby food.
Oh no, like you can't have like the spinach or anything like that. Ugh.
That was so bad. I was just like, who made this? Who hates babies?
If we're gonna be honest, it's like, who hates these babies?
Yeah, what did I ever do?
I started to eat one of those jerky treats till I saw the package. Yeah, and sometimes you don't even know. You just grab it and you're like, oh, this is beef jerky. Oh, wait, no, that's doggy jerky. Oops.
That one we were at the PetSmart, I wanted to pick up one of the dog treats. They look like really cute.
And they keep looking better. I was bet $10 by my older brother that I wouldn't eat a milk bone. I walked away with $10. Yeah. I don't think those are that bad, you know? You're just like, It's just like a hard biscuit. It's like what the English use to drink their tea. You know? They're like, whatever. Oh, wait. Sorry. It moved past 10 o'clock. We have to do a battle royale. No. Because I went further down the playlist. Because this is like last year's or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I like the synthware stuff a little bit better. Except for that one song. I don't like that one. I don't like that one song. Yeah, I don't like that one.
It sounds like, you know what it sounds like to me? You know when people are like, hey, give this song from memory.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know when you're in like the lava castle place in Mario, with the smasher? That's what that makes me think. It's like someone made it from memory. They haven't played Mario in like 10 years.
Oh, wow. Walter Ring came in, raided, and literally came and killed everybody. Wow. Wowzers. It's like, I don't understand how or what just happened, but that is definitely super rigged. You can shut it. Rigging for the what? What'd you say?
They earned it.
You think they earned it?
Because they help us with the bean boozled. You'd be such a fire stream. You're so funny.
I will do a Bean Boozled stream for you guys.
So you know what we should do? We should make it a super stream too. So you get tortured all
I
day.
get 12 hours of Bean Boozled.
No. 8 hours.
Oh, that's right.
Better.
8 hours stream.
We can't curse you and be like super stream.
Is that what we did? Didn't we do? No, we did 8 hours. We did 8 hours. Yeah.
We did 12 to 8:30.
Yeah.
12 days.
Right.
Which was way better.
It was definitely way better. I wasn't exhausted by the end. I wasn't upset that everybody had dipped out.
You had left alone.
You know, I was like, you know what, 8 hours, that's good. That's good.
I'm not gonna lie, baby left a little bit sooner than I thought.
Yeah.
I was hoping that IHOP would work.
Do an inking stream where every X amount of donos you use worse and worse pens.
Darren gave me some pens you can use.
You just use worse and worse pens. Eventually, I'll just have a rock with some ink.
You know, you'll be like that one guy, you know? He's like getting light a match.
Oh, God, that guy does not make any sense. I don't understand how he...
Mash up some grass.
Yeah, just mash up.
It hurts my feelings. I love that all the comments are just, wow, it really is not the materials, guys.
No.
I need to quit now.
Yeah, I'm done. I quit now.
And you want to know the weird thing? Is sometimes, like what he did a Grinch one time, half Prism color.
And half grass.
The grass one was better.
Way better.
It's so good.
Way better.
And you're just like, how did you do that? This is a match. You used a match, ketchup, and grass and water.
Yep.
How is this good?
It's not fair. It's not fair.
I'm like, this is just insulting.
I don't even know what the worst one would be as far as a pen. What would be the worst one as a pen? Probably something from the Dollar Tree? Or like McDonald's? You know, like you get something, they're like, hey, we put this in a Happy Meal, and you're like, ew.
Well, you know, I could get you one of those art kits.
One of the, oh yeah.
You know those ones?
Those ones are normally pretty poopy too.
Which is really sad.
Yeah.
Because
You know, it would be really cool if you made like a quality art kit.
yeah, and I mean like it doesn't have to. Well, a really good one I think would be nice. Because you know, even if it's like you don't use all that stuff, at the end of the day, it's a good travel kit.
Right.
You know, everything has a place. It covers all the bases. You know, that'd be a nice little travel kit, right?
Right.
But I think they should do, you know, they should like review your Is It Worth It and be like, okay, I can get these from the dollar store, I can get these from here, you know? Because I'm like, it doesn't need to be super high quality, they just have to work.
Yep.
Because you know the problem with those, half of the stuff in there doesn't work.
Yeah.
You buy it, open it, and it's like, oh, all my markers are dry.
Right.
Which I learned apparently you're supposed to add water to them.
You can't add, unless it's a water-based marker,
Well,
that's not
what
going to
I'm
work.
saying. I'm like, I don't think that's how
No.
markers work.
If it's a water-based marker, you can. If it's a water-based marker, you can add water to it. But if it's an alcohol-based marker, that's not going to do anything. Although, you know, it would be really fun. Maybe I'll have to do an Is It Worth It shopping kit, and be like, all right.
You should.
Here's the
That'd
thing.
be
I've
fire.
got like 100. But see, then I'd have to I think I would have to rebuy all the material though. You know what I mean? Because if I'm like, you should go to the Five Below and pick up these markers.
Because you gotta make sure it's still there.
That and I wouldn't have them. You know, like think about it. I'm like, hey, I did this review. You should go check it out. Instead of going, you need to get these, and I can show you the marker, and then go, if you're interested, like here's the reason why. Because this, and this. These markers were, and then I can give you a little bit of like, you know, like backstory or something like these are really good, and here's why you should have these, and blah 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 blah. Right? If you want to watch the full review, the link is here. That's number one. Number two, you should get this. That would be really cool. So I'd have to look because surprisingly, the things that I'd want you to get are probably from like the Dollar Tree or from freaking Ross or something like that. This makes me think of the dollar store cosplay idea. Hey, the thing is that you can do a lot from the Dollar Tree if you look. They've got some good stuff. Like I think I'm gonna actually, what I need to do is actually look at their website and pick up some of the cool stuff they have, because let me tell you, my store is not necessarily the best. Yeah, and so every now and then you'll get like this really good, and you're like, holy crap, this is good. And then you will never, ever, ever see it. But it's still very much active in their website, right? And I think the Five Below, they kind of have certain standards that they always have as well. But they will also disappear if you're not paying attention, right? And then all of a sudden, nothing's gone. You have $6 stores in your area? Nice. We have two close ones. We have a couple, but we have two that are really close, and then there's two more that are further away, and then there's, you know, a whole metric butt ton of them throughout where we are. But the thing is that you really need to know what you're looking for. You have no Walmart for 25 miles? Ouch. All right. What do you guys think of that? Is that enough?
Oh, that's cool.
Should I try and hide the skull idea by needs another gallon of blood? But it's like, should I try and hide the face a little bit more by putting more thicker blood around it, or because I like the way this is, but it's also not being hidden, right? Like that blood face isn't hidden. No, I think it's good. Okay.
Yeah, was it?
I kind of like the way it is. Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
I kind of like that.
All right. Cool. Because I just wanted to make sure, because I have to come in and ink over, like I have to ink it anyway. So I have to put black lines around the stuff on the ground so that I can separate that. Luckily. Although I'm kind of mad at that. Oh, I can't believe that I put the wrong two together.
Can you just like undo that, or is it too?
No, it's far too late. Oh, Lost Tippy, thank you so very much for that follow. You are the newest member of the Ninja Empire. I'm out for a bit, need to cook and work on a project. All right, have a good one.
Nice.
What?
Because they said they need to work on a project. I said I know someone that needs to be working on a project.
You?
Yeah.
He's like, you? All right. That's what. Whimsy! Oh, where's my thing at? What? It didn't do it. Ah. What?
What happened?
It didn't do it didn't do the thing. The mantra.
Oh,
Like you
weird.
just deciding today's not the day.
Get to work.
So, here, I'll play it for you. Can't stop me.
The Ninja Empires
Oh, and then we'll do this so you can see it.
dominant and unstoppable.
Oops.
Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.
Whimsy, thank you so very much for that sub coming in today for the first month number 1. Thank you so very much. Can we please get some hype in the chat for Whimsy? Hype. Saying 40 months. For 40 months, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Only 1 month.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But it says 1 month. So I was just making sure I didn't say anything wrong. But anyway, we know that Whimsy's been with us for quite some time, so
That's what I was thinking.
so, you know, rude. 40 months! Thank you for resubbing for 40 months. You crazy sauce. Thank you for being with me for so long.
How's that make you feel?
Old.
So, what's that, like 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years, yeah. Wonder who is this guy? But I just wondered, who are you? Who is this guy? But Whimsy, look, we're getting closer and closer, I think. Oh wait, PSDs, there we go. Page 2? Yeah.
Well, you know what I
Look at that. Look at the flats. Look at how pretty. And like, look. So, soon this will be done and I'll be able to give it to you. But that's not what we're working on right now.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, that's what we're working on right now. Alright, you two should go together. And you two can go together. Okay. You ever been what? This cover will print amazing. I hope so. Oh. I'm like, I hope so. Might actually make a print. I like the way it's coming out, so I might actually do something with it. Shipping away at the challenge at the moment. Nice. The monthly challenge.
I didn't know what that was. So anyway, I just thought it was
No.
What's your guys' challenge? Or is it toxic?
No, it was to do something springy. And so, you know, character design, it's up to the person that you draw anything, but it's supposed to be related to spring.
I have a question for you.
So naturally, yeah.
What is a communion? Like, what does it mean, first communion? Like, it's a churchy thing?
It's a Catholic thing. And that is it's the first time that you are supposed to take the body of Christ.
Does that not happen often?
Huh?
Does that not happen often? I don't
Not
know.
the first one, no.
Oh, no.
Because
but
it's
like
the first.
communion.
It's the first. No, it is kind of like a rite of passage because it's like this is the first time that you are fully aware and you know you are supposed to make the choice yourself. You know, and so you go to because you normally would go to Bible school, you know, and all that kind of good stuff, and that's when you get to make the choice. Like you get to make the choice, right? And then you have to know, like, say the prayer and all that kind of good stuff. And you did have a choice. And it's like you did have a choice. Now you were probably pressured by your parents and whatnot, but in the end, you had a choice. Crazy, I know. But
We have, like, our stuff in the store, we made a section for the first communion. No? I really have no clue what this is.
yeah, it's supposed to be, you know, when you have your first devotion to Christ, you know, and that you believe and you have faith and stuff like that. And it's normally a really big deal. It's a big party.
Oh, really?
I mean, big is one thing. I think the parents celebrate it more than you do.
Yeah, right, there's this guy at the store today. He was so funny. But he wanted us to blow up these balloons. And then we were like, oh, so it's gonna be this much. He's like, okay, now what about with there? And I'm like, well, it's gonna be 20 cents for the balloons, which I think is still a little crazy, but it's not my store. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy too much?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's air.
Oh, it's to blow it up is 20 cents.
Yeah.
Oh. But it's not air, it's helium.
No. The helium balloons cost $1.20 to blow up.
Oh.
But if you bring them in, it's $1.65. Why? I don't know.
Interesting.
But
Cash is thrown around. That is true. You do get money.
oh, look at that.
And he's like, yes, which is also really weird to me that you got like gifts and the gifts were normally money. It was weird. I'm not even gonna lie. It was weird.
And he kept trying to bargain with me. He's like, okay, that's too much. Okay, I'll do all of them. You give me a deal. I'm like, sir, I'm sorry. And he kept trying to do it. I think because the other people up there with me, they were like confused, and I kept taking charge. I think he thought I was the manager. Like, I'm not the manager here. I just work here. I don't have any say in anything. But he's like, okay, I'll be back.
I'll be back. I want to talk to your manager.
No, he just left. He was just vibing. He was fun. And then at one point, his friends, he got on call, and his friends didn't think he was actually at the party store. And so he came up to me and reported me, and he said, "Where am I?" And I said, "At Party Depot." I'm so confused.
It's like, what is happening right now?
You're not at the party store. And so I started showing them around. Like, this is a very strange interaction. I didn't know how to feel.
It's like, thank you, friends.
Like, actually, I do know how to feel. I'm very entertained right now. People can be very interesting.
Nah, you ain't in no party store. Like, what?
Okay.
I know. I'm like, all right. I'm not gonna make a liar out of you. I'm gonna go to Famous Dave's now.
That's nice. You think I'm at a party store?
All right. Whatever. That makes you happy. We good. I don't care. It's like, I don't care. You want to be weird about it.
And so it was really windy today, right? So we kept telling people if they got like a lot of balloons. I told everybody who got them. But if they had a lot of balloons, we're like, you're gonna want to pull up. It's windy. They're gonna get tangled, right? But then people, they kept not coming to get their balloons. They just sat in their car out front and waited for us to bring them. Like, I said, pull up. I didn't say I'm putting them in their car for you.
Like, whoa.
They would not come. Like, they just don't come. And so, and my thing is, I'm not gonna go outside and be like, hey, go get your balloon. And they're like, oh, going outside, I might as well just bring them.
Like,
Weird.
whoa. Whoa, I don't know. Like, no.
But that's always like, why did I think your balloons so cold?
No. It reminds me of like the Family Guy episode where he's like, no, Superman no here. He no here. Yeah, Superman no here. Like, no. Superman no here.
What was that one movie where this mailman wanted to get this super action figure for his kid, and then there was like another guy, and they were fighting him, and then like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That is Jingle All the Way.
That movie was fire.
And Jingle All the Way with Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I should watch that again. That was fire.
Sinbad, yup.
Schwarzenegger's so funny.
I would agree.
And I think it's so funny he was the mayor, because I know he did a lot of good,
but it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, and his accent is funny. Like, I don't know, the cadence of how he talks is so funny. I don't know why. So just like the idea of him like giving announcements and like speeches and stuff is really funny.
Currently active. All streams. What?
What did you
No.
do?
I don't know. That's weird. Well, it was kind of like, hey, guess what? We're about to close everything. Like, wait, what?
Why's it gotta do that?
I don't know. It's evil.
That would not have been good.
I would not have been happy, that's for
Hey,
sure.
bro, the stream's over.
I know. Too bad, guys. Stream's over. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm actually tired. Bye.
I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
That's so funny. That would be me as a streamer. I would just be like, guys, I'm actually tired of streaming now, so I'm gonna leave. See you later.
See you, homies.
Be a terrible streamer. I don't want to stream. I'm not streaming.
I don't want to do this anymore, thanks.
Guys, what's in it for me?
What's in it for me? What's in it for me? Oh, it's you. Beautiful. I'm once again trying to cheat. But I'm not cheating. I'm using my own stuff.
Well, no, I wasn't gonna say don't cheat. I was gonna say, oh, good for you. I don't like it.
Go ahead, make that work. Turbo Man, yep, that was the toy. Gotta get my Turbo Man. Hmm? Wreck-It Ralph.
The second one was cute.
I really didn't get to watch all of that.
I haven't watched the second one.
Not in its entirety.
I'll watch it with you if you ever want.
I know that he fights the internet.
Just wait. Well, I mean, he breaks them in there.
It breaks the internet.
They did. Oh, wow.
Breaks the internet.
Because he was funny.
It's because he was clingy, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
No, it's definitely gonna have to stay normal. Because we'll be drawn over it. Perfect. Move this over. They move it over like that. Okay. I like the way that looks, so we'll keep that like this. Get rid of that. And, like so. Okay, course, you guys to go. You. Select. No, we're not going to select. Sharpen, and we're gonna go to sharpen more. There we go. Maybe we should do sharpen more first. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Oops. A little bit of manipulation here and there. Alright. A little something there. Throw that over there like so. Now we just need to fill a little bit here and a little bit over there. Then I think the inks will be done on this one, and inks will be done, the blood splatter is done. I just gotta go over that, and the colors will be nice and easy. Should be able to finish that tomorrow. Here's hoping. Here's hoping.
I believe.
I believe. So we're coming towards the end, so let's see if Walter Ring is gonna come in and steal it again.
If you want to do anybody, I can't defend you.
Let's go! Battle Royale! Oh, Walter Ring is dipped. He does not get. He's not getting recognized. He's quiet for too long.
Alright. You don't talk, you don't get to be.
I don't know how it works. It's like I wish I did, but I have no idea.
I just thought it was whoever was in the stream got through.
That's what I thought.
To be fair, I don't have Twitch, so.
Oh! Oh! He just snuck it out at the very end. Best week. Thanks, Don. Hope you do too. Try not to work too hard. I'm just filling in this last little bit so I can get the ground going, and then oh wait, let me save because we're almost done. Because once I draw the black lines over the blood and then actually fill it in and all that kind of good stuff, then everything should work. Everything should pop right. Unfortunately, that's not up to me. The robots and machines decide how hard I work. I'm sorry to hear that. And truly sorry to hear that. Well, I hope that they will be merciful to you this time round. And they go, you know what? We should be nicer. Yep, we just need a little something. Alright. Yep, just a little something. Then we can call it. Alright. So I think you're looking at inks and prelim colors. Although now I can't make that red. Well, I have to make it a darker red. Or maybe a different color in entirety. Get rid of that. That's really weird. Nope. There we go. There we go. All right. All done. In theory, right? Mostly done. I'm gonna turn this off so we can focus. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and erase that and that and that and a little bit of this. Okay. So there are your inks. There's that. And we're gonna make this awesome when it's done. Wait a minute, what the heck is that? I was like, wait a minute, what the heck is that? Open. Oh no, that's just... Oh, okay, that makes more sense now. I was like, what the heck is that? Okay. Okay. Yep. So tomorrow, as we should be back. I don't know why that didn't go... Confused. Again, looking at my own stuff going, why is that the way it is? What the... Is it because it's that close? It is because, okay. It literally cuts off almost instantly by that edge. Okay. Anyway. So tomorrow, if I haven't already finished this, we'll finish this. And then we'll move on to coloring a couple pages from the book. Because I need to get something. I need to get some color pages up. But, yes, because I'm behind. Yeah, excuse me. But yeah, we should be moving right along. So, but as usual, thank you very much. You guys are awesome, hanging out with me. Waltering, thank you for that. Thank you for the raid and for the subs and the follows. You guys are awesome. And we're gonna keep plugging away at this book and move on to issue 2, where there will be blood, but issue 3 is gonna be bloody. Issue 2, there will be blood. Issue 3, it's gonna be bloody. So, But I hope that you join me in Monday's stream. And yeah, and we'll just see you there because we're going to keep working. So as usual, thank you so very much. You guys are making this so much easier to do. I appreciate you so much. So thank you very much. See you on Monday. See you tomorrow. Hope you get some good rest and you don't have to work too hard tomorrow. All right? So as you go off to bed and go to sleep, remember, born a ninja, die a ninja. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.
The Ninja Empire is supreme, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.